Mojo, you're so dumb. There's supposed to be no audio at this part, dummy. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second episode of the podcast. I'm, of course, joined here again by Jamond, everyone's favorite
Yeah.
RGL admin.
You already know Jab Baby here on the beat. You already know friggin' Jab Baby on the beat. You already know.
And tonight, this week, it's gonna be a very short episode. A lot of things happened, and yeah, we'll just get right into it. What we're talking about tonight should be week one results, which pretty eventful first week. Not gonna lie, a lot of roster changes that should be happening this week.
A lot
And
of
team
a
name.
lot of a lot of really good matches that happened between high, low, mid, advanced, all around. I should probably get this out of the way right now. Since we're not sugarcoating here, I might as well be real with myself. Rain Light's called Bottle Light for the entire season. I'm saying it right here on stream, live, in front of the live studio audience. Calling it Bottle Light. Bad teams are going to be called bad teams. No sugarcoat. If they're bad, they're bad. You already know, baby. You already know, baby. You already know, baby. You already know. I just had to come out and say it. Something it's gotta happen sooner or later, baby.
Yeah, we're learning from our past episodes. You know, we were gonna say we weren't gonna sugarcoat, and then we sugarcoated. So
No
change of
sugarcoats
pace,
over.
change of pace.
Oh my God, Deadly Seed,
Hey,
Deadly
Deadly
Seed with
Seed
the
with the
sub.
sub. Weatherman, yeah, I want the Weatherman appearance in the future. Well, we'll get on that one. All right.
But yeah, we're here to talk about some team changes, some
Mm-hmm.
roster changes, uh, matches to kind of look over for the past week, the current league standings for playoffs and more, and then matches to kind of look over this week. Sadly, we did not have a lot of. We had no clip submissions this week. I probably should have pushed a little bit more towards that during the week, but I actually was working a little bit more to get our website out. If you've seen that, we actually have a website now where I'm going to be uploading most of our episodes, and we have most of the people that help us and more here with a website and behind the scenes. A really, really big, a really, 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 really big shout out to everyone that's working with us currently with Magma, Paniferous,
Yeah, I
JT,
was
Fancy
gonna
Sen,
shout
and
out
more.
the staff that we got a lot from this past week.
Yeah, we've had a lot of good help, which honestly I can't stress that enough. Help is really is like really needed, at least for us. Because man,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm this we want this to be booming, bro. We want this to go big, so it would be crazy to work on this by ourselves.
yeah,
Oh my
I'm
god.
glad we had a lot of help looking at matches and giving us like a script, something a guideline on how to do shit so we don't look like idiots. Mainly me, not you. But yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Um, we're also gonna look at some matches this coming week, and for next week, we'd like to do a power ranking with the great Gilbert. So, and you guys are actually
true.
trolls. They're fucking calling me on Steam. Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
no.
This happened last week. Anyways, yeah. So we're gonna go right into the another slideshow presentation. I love me in
Slideshow
slideshows.
OG.
Yeah, that was Mojo, by the way. I want you guys to ban Mojo from chat again. Anyways, the couch episode 2. So right off the bat, we're gonna talk about some team name changes, which who cares? Why not? We'll go over it. So we have West Korea was their formal name, and they're now known as the Los Angeles Anglerfish. St. Rude's, I'm not saying that name, but they're now known as that.
Tainted Gaming. Really wanted to be known as Taint Gaming, but
Yeah.
RGO did not want to. RGO did not want to give him the name Taint Gaming. So RIP to Beep Boop and the rest of his merry band of people.
Clean Buddies got that fat sponsorship from Global Clan Piss Color. And
Play lightning, man. Come on, bro.
hey, you said no sugarcoating. Come on, man.
Ah, dang. Yeah,
And
it's a big sponsorship. I'd
it
have
is
to
a big
say for them,
sponsorship,
man.
yeah.
The really good stuff on them. Shout out to the boy Moy for sponsoring the Clean Buddies and Tony.
Yeah, very nice seeing sponsorship in TF2. So especially in a lower div. I mean, I know we had Morning Light in the past, but I think that was like a come and gone thing where Global Clans happened at least 2 seasons in a row to 3 different teams. So
Mhm.
that's pretty interesting to see. Jay's team, the team name to be determined, is now known as Lombre. Formerly, well, I think their previous name was like Lotad, Div 1, season like
Nah, they
4 or
yeah.
3.
Season 4, yeah. Their name was Leo Ted, and I just couldn't think of a name for the longest time in Upper Lombre, which
Oh yeah, Witness was
LFG.
advanced. That's right. Witness was also advanced. And
LFG.
Endless Co. We're gonna be referring to them as Gentleman's Mafia. Don't care
Yeah,
what their
yeah.
name is.
They're not Analyst Co.
They're Gentleman's Mafia.
They're
Or
Gentleman's
Mafa?
Mafia.
Mafa? I don't.
Mafa?
You said Mafa, not me.
I said
You did.
Listen, they are Gentleman's Mafia. I don't care what the rest of them say. They are Gentleman's Mafia. They will always be Gentleman's Mafia this entire season, even if they're Analyst Co. Gentleman's Mafia. That's just how it is, baby. That's just how it is.
Yeah, Rave got a fat ban for trying to keep his name as Analyst Co.
Oh,
All right,
oh, no.
next we're gonna talk about roster changes. On the Nazareth team at 37, I got my facts were wrong. It's not Bloom P. There's a rebite on med, so I was wrong.
Rebite.
Rebite is their med.
Oh,
Um,
rebite for Medic.
for I already forgot their name. I almost wanted to say Gangsters Mafia, Gentlemen's Mafia.
Come on, man.
They
Gentlemen's
picked
Mafia.
up MSH on Scout and they moved Saffrix to demo. Big plays there.
There's already a lot of complaints about this, believe it or not, with the Rave team. With Saffron
I
and
mean,
Demo.
he played preseason invite as demo, but then him and Saigai switched. So, I mean, on RGL like terms, at least from what we've seen in the past, if they played a season of RGL and invite on that class, because look at KTB. KTB was able to play Div 2 when he played invite previously, though he went. I didn't think he went even. But yeah, it's a debated topic about why he's allowed demo. So
I think the comparison that a lot of people are making is that if Saffrix is allowed to play demo, but someone like who has
yeah, just
who
medic.
has who has really no really good comp experience. I wouldn't say comp experience. I'd say really good, but has no invite experience.
Yeah,
but
free
that's gotten like high advance on every other class except if demo. But I don't know, man. It's very interesting, and it definitely is something that could be looked over, especially if they're letting this happen. But we'll just kind of have to see how it goes for the most part. But yeah, very interesting roster. Very interesting roster that has Saffrix on demo. And Mush MSH. Oh my god, saw that guy in action. Woo! Okay, that guy's kind of goated. I'm not gonna lie. He definitely is like 100% goat material, man. Probably go a little bit more deeper into him, but oh my god.
I just got an email from you. It said baby boy. That's all it says. I'm sorry to just randomly interrupt you. It just says baby boy. I just want to put that out there right now.
Did I email you? I don't remember
Yeah, you
putting
did. That is your email.
I don't remember emailing you right
Okay,
here.
okay.
Alright.
Anyways, yeah, keep banning Mojo. Just keep them banned at this point, man. Genetic engineered cat girls. They come from Maine. They got moved up to advanced, and
This team is gonna be bad.
yeah.
This team is gonna be like sorry to be like full frontal blunt and more, but this team's gonna. I don't think this team is gonna do fairly well in advance. To be honest, I think for the most part, I think the two people on that team who will probably do like really well is Trobort and probably Cat. Cat, yo, if you leash Cat, give her the beam, she goes crazy. I will admit that. That's a fact. That's 100% a fact.
Trying to remember the roster. I don't know their other scout. It's Trobert, M17 Soldier. I don't know their demo, and it's Fax Machine Med.
Yeah, well,
correct?
It's DC. It is DC.
Oh, DC.
Demo.
Yeah, I never heard of them.
It's DC demo. Yeah, M17, and they have Trobort.
I don't remember the other
Cat Scout. I think they were looking for a scout. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But the best people on that team, from when I've rang and played with them, it's definitely Cat and Trobort if he doesn't get in his own head. But I'll keep tabs on that team. But I think they definitely are going to be more on the lower spectrum of advanced. I don't see them breaking mid unless they're like upsetting people after people. But we'll just have to.
Yeah,
we'll just
they
have
just
to
need
see,
that
really.
momentum push, maybe.
Yeah, for the most part.
All right, on Obese Whales, they picked up Tibby on Scout. He, I believe, was going to be playing main as an off class, but he decided to, once he got the opportunity to play Scout in advance, he moved back up.
He was going to be play on the kayak team with DBK. I have to look at that team again.
It's some.
I say
most of those people, they're just off classing, just a friend team, I guess. That Liam put together.
I said kayak team, but I'm no, yeah, okay. I'm so stupid. Yeah, they were gonna play on a kayak team, like kayaks image bus, something like that. And they
Yeah.
have that team in Maine has Liam, Kazi, DBK, Smug, Slice Road, Griff, GMK, and a player named Rosenvent, who I haven't looked into. And that roster was supposed to be like,
Oh, I forgot your
L-
main admin. Of course you know
yeah,
this.
yeah, and that roster was supposed to be Tibby and Slice on Soldier. No, DBK and Slice on Scout with GMK and Tibby Soldier. And then their demo, they're going to have Smug. And then their medic was Kazi, if I remember that right. Griff
um,
is a sub. Rosen is also a sub. But I'm pretty sure Griff is just rostered to be on the roster for the most part. Um, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think what else there is for that most
oh, that's
part.
true. You let GMK play soldier, despite um.
True.
Trying to think. He
True.
played last season. Did we go? No, the team died that he was on.
True. For the most part,
I don't
but
know. Debated. You need to talk that amongst your admins.
eh, we'll be alright. We'll be alright for the most
All
part.
right.
But
We also have Valhalla or Change on Pocket Soldier. On my team spins the wheel. It is your one of two Highlander. Actually, I think it's our only Highlander team now. The other one died. Monkeys at mid.
Change is
Yeah.
Change good at Soldier? Because I've
I
heard he's
think he's
kind
an
of.
all class type of person.
Because I heard Change is mid on Soldier. I heard his best classes were probably
Scout.
demo and
Oh,
Scout, mostly
yeah.
Scout though.
I'd say Scout demo then. But
But
yeah.
I've heard the Change Soldier is mid, so I don't know. Maybe I'll have to
And then
look
I
into that
think
a
I
little
was
bit.
informed that Tibby quit. I'm so glad I found this out very soon.
Tibby
Um,
Tibby quit. What the?
yeah, I think Obese Males. I saw Jua was on the roster, but Tibby was paid up, so that's why I assumed it was Tibby. I, of course, friends with Tibby, but decided not to ask him because I don't know, time's sake, really. I made this all yesterday, all these slides.
Tibby gonna play and then quit? What the?
Yeah, that is
You
kind of
know what?
weird.
He gets busy though.
Yeah,
Tibby
I
gets
want to
like
say
mad busy.
Tibby.
Yeah.
Tibby, I will say he has the good ending arc of a TF2 NEAT. He was a NEAT. He used to play at night all the time, and then now he has a
Job and
job.
girlfriend. Job and girlfriend, dude. If I remember right. Oh man, that's
Anyways,
that's
um,
crazy.
the Highlander team on my team spins the wheel. They still do not have a pocket soldier. And on Tainted Gaming, they have Vin on Scout. Yeah, is Sibby his girlfriend? Yeah, I think that's true. Thoughts on Vin pickup?
Vin is next up in my book. I think if he learns the game a lot more, especially from like him playing on my team last season, I thought well, like last season, the best players on my team was definitely my scouts, Tanlon and Vin, and they're both next up. Tanlon just because he is really good at retaining a lot of information and more, and can expel that to his teammates. And then Vin is just see. Also, the funny thing about Vin, did you know he's a boomer, like ancient TF2
Uh,
boomer, like played with Habib back when
yeah,
Habib
I
was
was gonna say
opening
I
more.
didn't know. Like, I think I found out he was like a Habib mod, and I was like, oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah,
You know, not a lot of
Vin
people.
is like the boomer. Like went all the way back, played medic in what do you say? He's ESEA a little bit as well as UGC. Played a little bit with Habib when he was opening more. Knew him when he was opening more. So pretty interesting thing there. Also, he played medic, so he came back and now he's playing scout, which is actually very very interesting. The thing with Vin is that Vin has a really he's very analytical. He likes to theory craft and more a lot. Likes to go like deep into a lot of situations and more when it comes to gaming and more of it as an aspect, especially with TF2. I think one thing that's really really important is that he played flank scout last season. Now he's playing pocket scout for Tainted Gaming, which is going to be also really really
This is such a
interesting
stupid name.
to see him go. It's going to be really, really interesting to kind of see him go forward with how he's going to craft his decisions as a pocket scout and craft his abilities to make really quick decisions and what his team wants to do. Because the thing with Tainted Gaming is that they're in a very aggressive team. Like if I know at bro Zeno, Beep Boop, Jude, Dennis Ham, literally all those players on that team, Yanni, they're literally all like really really aggressive players, and that's a little bit with Vin's playstyle too. Is it's gonna really help him. It's gonna really help him drive how he wants to be able to make plays and do really well with his team. But I think, I'm also just a little bit biased because he was on my team last season. But Vin is
I
definitely
was
next
gonna
up.
mention that.
Yeah,
Sounds a
but
bit biased.
Vin is definitely next up. I would say I'd say don't sleep on him. For the most part, I really would say just don't sleep on him. He's gonna definitely be a scout that's gonna be formidable and especially the dude DMs every day, like
Mhm.
every day. I see him on MGE every day, every single day of the week. I do not see him playing any other game except Osu. It's Osu MGE,
That is
Osu
true.
MGE,
Yeah.
Osu MGE, bro.
It's
That's
on the
like
grind.
and he's not like the anime neat, like how some people usually are with Osu MG Osu, because they're usually like anime neats. He's a Chad, man. I don't know. He's crazy. But other than that, yeah, I think it's gonna be very interesting for the most part. Overall, I think with roster changes, Dan, I think the interesting ones that we've at least looked at is, well, I'm talking about Vin on Tainted Gaming. You
Gentleman's
know,
Mafia.
yeah, Gentleman's Mafia
Not
with Mush on
Analyst Co.
Scout.
Not Analyst
Saffric,
Co.
yeah, not Analyst Co. Saffric's on demo with Mush on Scout. And honestly, yeah, I'm sad to see Bloompi go on the Nazareth team actually, and then to pick up Rebet.
I'm like we played against them, and that's how I know this information. I didn't talk to Bloompi. I probably should have, but
Mm-hmm.
my guess would be is like they're a match only team, and Bloompi wants to learn, and he's a
Yeah,
grind type of player. At least that was what I saw last season when we
Bloompi is
tried him out
definitely
on my team.
Bloompi is definitely a grind type of individual who wants to win the game more. That nigga's kind of crazy though, but I don't know. I guess he expected like a more like, oh, these guys can teach me something,
Right.
and that didn't happen.
But
Yeah,
I mean, maybe it's just these guys, don't play that often, and I kind of want to be on the grind.
yeah,
That's
true.
just my
Hey,
thought, at least about that.
at least for the Met, I mean, facts, 100%.
All
Trying to
right.
think what else there was, but I can't think of anything else yet.
No, I
We can
listed
move
them
on.
all. Anyways. Next we're gonna go into our matches this past week. So a lot of upsets and very close matches we had this week. RHDP versus Global Clan Lightning. That was, I believe, I put down as a match we should watch. That ended up being a 70-minute game. That ended in a golden cap, in which Global Clan Lightning won. Dubs there. Um, Endless.co versus RHCP was another close game. Ended
That
also
game,
in a golden cap.
that game was crazy. Okay, I like pseudo casted that game. Yeah, my production skills are really bad. So, R.I.P. Jamon
Also,
Cast, forever dead.
everyone
But
screenshot the bottom right there.
let's
I bet you
go.
he's probably in chat too.
I think for the most part, which was really interesting about the Gentleman's Mafia versus the RHDP game, was one thing that was unfortunate was Paniferous kept having consistent packet loss and more in some T fights towards the end. Like actually, when RHDP actually got the 4-4, for the most part,
And then it
like
ended up being.
right as that fight was happening, Rave, your RGL band, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Right as
admitting
that
it too. What the heck?
right as that fight was happening, which was really sad. Penny, I was calling out like Penny was like just standing still, not shooting anybody, and they won. But it was just turning out that she was actually just lagging her ass off, which was not the thing you really want to be doing, especially when it's 4-4 and very close. And
Mm-hmm.
even at the Golden Cap mid, the last thing that happened was Penny was fighting, shooting scouts on top of mid, and then she just lagged out. And it was the most unfortunate thing that could happen. They pushed last with full ed. She was still trying to fight last, and even then, she still got mad packet loss and lagged out, which is a really unfortunate way you want to lose a Golden Cap when you do not have your demo and more, which, it's very unfortunate, but it kind of happens in the
Yeah.
end.
Not having a
Another
demo for that is just bad ending.
Yeah. Another thing that was really, really good during this game is that Saxophone and Asura are like I was talking about in our first episode, have really good soldier
Yeah.
synergy, at least for process. One thing I remember Rave was talking about. Also, Rave, I don't hate your team. I was trolling you. Don't worry. One thing that I thought was really really interesting about that game was when Ray was telling us in his interview is that his soldiers are like very very vocal, which is something you would really want from a team dynamic, right? Is
Right.
you would want your soldiers to be
Communicating
you
very well.
exactly. You would want them to be like communicative, talking about everything, knowing where they're bombing, what space they're making, and more, which was like really really interesting to see. Also, Playmo and oh my god, Owib and oh my god, dude, Owib may be like one of my favorite top five scouts to watch right now. Him
Oh,
and
wait,
oh
really nice.
just
I
him,
he
dude.
of
Oh,
course I'm not looking at my the spreadsheet Penny made, but I think Oib took a break last season. He was on the Div 2 team, and I think they took a break after the team got DQ'd, which I mean I'd be a bit frustrated about that, but yeah.
yeah. The most unfortunate thing that happened was the season before last. That was the team looking, if anything, to win advanced, or excuse me, Div
Div
2
2.
for the most part, and then at the time their player or the player Gams
Yeah, he decided to go crazy.
Kalu ban, if anything,
Going
which
crazy
it
stupid.
sucks. Yeah, it sucks, but you know, it
Live and
sucks.
learn, live and learn.
I guess the thing that's really interesting to see about that, or to say about that, especially what Penny wrote on her farm, is Oeb, Eden, Brick are e terrorists. Oh my god,
What?
they're the e terrorists, bro. Eden got the e terrorist tag on his original profile.
Oh, I get it. I get what you're talking about now.
Yeah, yeah.
The explanation point of e-terrorism. Known
Oh my
criminals.
god. Oh my god. That it sucks, but at least for the most part, it is something that we'll just have to kind of look out for now. They're just the known criminals. They're evil. But I'm also really glad to see Eden play this season. Actually, which is he couldn't play because E-terrorist
Yeah,
banned for
e-terrorist.
he had the E-terrorist banned for quite some time. But I'm really excited to see him play now. And he did actually
Yes,
really well
Alan, I
for
already did.
himself. He did really he did really 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 he did really 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 like nice in his game. At least that I was seeing, he wasn't doing anything that was like too stupid that I was catching, especially rewatching the demo. But something interesting to kind of go forth a little bit more into the just see it, talk a little bit about some slight.
All right, all right. Next was the Nazar team versus Gutter Bazooka. Not biased about this at all, but it ended being a 4-3. My team going into this, we thought we were probably going to take the L there, but we pulled it out with a 4-2 lead, but then we choked the last hold, and it ended up being 44-3.
I'm
Close
gonna be
game.
real. I'm gonna be real.
Mm-hmm.
In the words of Beat Boop, I think they're just washed, bro. I think it's just washed. It could be like washed, or it could be that they're maybe not as trying too hard. But hey, that's a dub for Trucks in my book. Hey, the Trucks versus Toddler. Shit, Trucks put him in the bag. Truck put him in the bag. Oh my god. And Mac just did his Mac thing, was sniped forever. But we should have put the log up on screen. Oh
Yeah,
my
the
god.
logs were kind of all over the place. I think we had Trucks is like 7 minutes on heavy. Mac ended up being like 5 on sniper, and I think someone else had like 5 on sniper as well on the enemy team. It it was a very very long hold. We managed to hold them on, being up 2 rounds. And
Dan did good. Dan fucking
last to talk
sucks.
about is Anglerfish Holdings versus Blanc Esports, which ended in a 5-4, a close game.
That game was. I really, man, that demo, dude. That game was made me think. Like
Open the rain.
that game. I thought that game, like the game, was how it was close, which I was feeling. But also with Blanc, I thought their first game that they had versus the Analyst, or excuse me, Gentleman's Mafia.
Yeah,
The
Gentleman's
game,
Mafia. Who's Analyst? Never heard of them.
yeah, and excuse me. The game that I thought was like really like I thought like that game was gonna be the one that was gonna be the 5-4, and this one was gonna be the roll. But man, dude, Ali and the Goat Mage just along with Georgie just chariot rolls for the most part. Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. Do not get me twisted. Dan the Third kept his ground for the majority of the part, and even in the log, even if the logs don't
Yeah.
show it, you can look. You can
Like
look at the
he did his
VOD and
part,
more.
and you guys need to buy him that shirt.
Man, it was a really like awkwardly tight game. At least in my opinion, I thought the game was gonna be more like I thought that game was gonna be favored more for Blanc. Like I was, little Blanc fanboy here. Gotta get my man Xander and Dan the Third their dubs, along with the Terry Fancy Sunscream type dude. Gotta get them their dubs, just something slight. But yeah, I thought this game was definitely gonna be something more for Blanc, but like I said before, Georgie with the cherry, Ali and Goat Mage just kind of working together a little bit more. Mids looked cursed, as Dan's saying in chat too. Mids were definitely something that was a little bit more
Creatures.
cursed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it could
Whatever
have been
works, works.
it could have been the Blanc versus Goblin Zone with the Muma Pyro,
Yeah.
something
At
as
least
cursed
you
as
didn't have to
that.
deal with that.
Dude, I can just imagine Dan just like looking like, oh, they got Muma Pyro. Like I can see it. He's just like, Toxic 50, kill him, cringe. Like I can see it. I can see it on his face, man.
Speaking of our
Oh,
good
man.
friends at the Goblin Zone, we're going to go over the league results. This slide I spent a little bit while on. Just added icons for everyone. Well, we have
Let's go.
Alombre and Goblin Zone tied for first right now, being 2-0. They have a match against each other this next week, which we'll get into that on the next slide. Being having a total of 10 wins over 1 loss. And then Milky's in third, tied with Journey. What do you mean cringe logo? That's the Gentleman's Mafia. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's your Gentleman's Mafia.
Journey and Milky's are tied, and then with Global Clan Piss Color being fifth with 9 and 3. Chicago Kids and Anglerfish Holdings being tied for sixth with 10 to 4, and Analyst.co, aka Gentleman's Mafia, being last, being 10 and 5. I think there's actually another team that was 10 and 5, but
We can talk about this actually a little bit, which is really interesting.
it is the first week. So I mean,
Yeah, first week, but hey, first week, and Journey's sitting at a hot, tasty spot number 4. Hot and tasty spot number 4. Honestly, this is kind of how it was looked at. I'm really surprised Chicago Kids are on the list. I'm gonna be real for at least for the first week. I'm not trying to say that like they're trash, by all means, but like
it's going to town.
kind of mid. I didn't think they were gonna get like a clean like. I mean, not I would say clean, but to be fair, they went against like the Highlander team. They also went against they went against the Highlander team. I'm pretty
Journey?
sure if
I'm
I'm
sorry,
right.
I zoned
No,
out.
no. Chicago Kids.
Oh,
Chicago
okay.
Kids went against like
Yeah,
the,
they might have had like
the-
an easy week. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, they had a pretty fairly. I want to say that. Well, yeah, I'm smart. They also went against Grape Juice, which the Shotgun Rumor. It doesn't seem the Shotgun Rumor could have.
Yeah, I
put
think
them
that
out
one
of
ended
action,
actually as a
but
5-4, which I should have put that one on the list.
5-2.
Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking of them against the Burnsiders. That one ended up being a 5-4.
Mm-hmm. At least
My
for the
bad.
most part. Going in more down this list, or at least just like kind of picking off it, you got the invite team that is invite in advance, which is invite in advance, and Ombre just sitting pretty at another number 1 for the first week. Goblin Zone, like I said, like we're trying to talk about, sitting with number 2. Surprised that Una Limonada Por Favor is more towards third. I definitely thought they were gonna take
An L.
thought they were not even an L. No, I thought they were definitely going to take like the first or second seed spot, but they did drop
Oh, okay.
2 rounds to the Islander team with Sar, Pierre, and all them. So ultimately that game did end 5-2, but at least for the most part, they're still in the top 8 for this week. So little something action to kind of go with there.
Yeah,
But
sniper gimmicks on process. That's impossible. I can't believe
some
it.
little slight to kind of go from there for the most part, which is also interesting. That team doesn't like snipe, but let it be, let it be. Like I said with Journey again, really, really glad to kind of see him already in top 8 for the first week, which is gonna suck because their upcoming matches.
Yeah, I think they have like Milky's and Goblin Zone. I think.
they go, they literally go, dude. they literally go up against. Yeah, actually, you're right. I'm so
Wow.
stupid.
Well, yeah.
They go against Uno Lemonada, and they go against Goblins, which I think at least for them it probably would be a little bit. I'd say Goblin Zones. I'd say both games are. One of them is winnable, and one of them they could potentially get close if they like stack up against it. But Global Kind Lightning at a good
Fifth.
old fashioned fifth. Also, kind of surprised with this too, but like we said, it was pretty even with the Paniferous team, 3-4, with them ending with that win, which kind of messed up the seeding just a little bit, and then they just went ahead and rolled Rico's team, the Rico Fantasy team, the Los Angeles Anglefish. So but still puts them on the board relatively. I already talked about Chicago Kids. Anglefish Holdings at a hot spot number 7. They've had some
Uh,
pretty interesting
it
closest
was.
games this
I
week.
think it was just Blanc, and then they rolled the other team.
Yeah, which was the Rico team. The same thing, Los Angeles Anglefish. But yeah, Blanc with their that close 5-4 that puts them at a hot spot number 7. And then we already talked about Gentleman's Mafia, how they pretty much had 2 close games this week. They actually did have excuse me, they rolled Blanc, well, kind of 5-1, and they had a close game with Paniferous at 5-4. But something slight to still kind of go off of, but at least for the most part. But top 8 looking really, really pretty for the first week. Looking really, really pretty for the first week. Very, very excited to see how next week will entail. Very, very excited to see how and where that's going to go. Since we're not doing predictions, we won't go ahead and do them here. But really, really
Um.
excited to see how next week will go for the most part.
Well, actually, we sort of are gonna do predictions, but we are gonna talk about
Go, go.
the matches for next week that are gonna be hot, hot, hot. It'd be Lombre versus Goblin Zone. It's your number 1 and 2 seed right now. That one is actually going to be a very interesting match to watch. Analyst Co. versus Anglerfish Holdings. That one's going to be an interesting one. The dates can vary if they decide to change the match. So
If they decide to reschedule, essentially.
correct. And we have Obese Whales versus Watch This. It's your lower advanced type of game, but it's going to be a close one. It is also Metalworks Week. Should have mentioned that because it is advanced, not Pigman.
Mm-hmm.
And then Lombre versus Milky's. That one would be an interesting one to watch.
Man, the Metalworks. This is where we definitely test the soldier synergy, baby. Oh man, Metalworks. Dude, Metalworks second week. Like, what is that? How do you
I
feel?
think like previously Process and Metal have been normally towards the end. Like I think Process has been like week 7 or 8 for the last 5 seasons for non-Pigman. So I think them throwing Process first and then Metalworks second is like good because we never play these maps. But
Yeah,
Metalworks
well,
has been a very debated topic about being removed because it's a feels
man,
like a dust bowl.
if any map needs to be removed, it's Process. I've said it time and time again. Process is stalematy. It sucks. Process is the dust tool of CS:GO. Process is buns. I hate Process. Nothing about Process is fun, bro. Everything about Process is hot booty butt cheek. Hot booty butt cheek. I'll say it again. I'll continue to say it. But yeah, dude, Metalworks second week, man. Like,
Yeah, back to
uh,
back, like
dude,
not
like, and
favorable
people are
maps.
agreeing, bro. Process is dumb. Metalworks is dumb. I hate a goalie, but now I love goalie. Dan the Third has gotten me to love goalie somehow. I
Yeah,
always
it's a
will love goalie
projectile
now,
map. I
bro.
love every not scout main loves that map.
But Metalworks. Also, but hey, if I'm happy about one thing this week, we finally get to get Bagel. We get
That
to
is true.
play bagel
For
this week. Not this week, excuse me.
non-invite. It's week 5, I believe.
We
We got a
get
while
to
to go.
play bagel. I'm gonna watch every bagel game in advance, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about the matches this week. And honestly,
Correct.
if I had to talk about one of them, the one I'm probably gonna watch, believe it or not, that is actually out of all these, believe it or not, I think the one I'm definitely gonna watch this week is probably Una Limonada versus Invite. I want to see that game
Okay. Yeah.
a lot. I think that game will be very, very interesting. Very interesting. Uh, very interested to see how Exile and Toy are gonna do on the big Metalworks. I've heard the Toy Metalworks is also, or I heard not Metalworks, but I heard toy the Toy Soldier is also
Yeah.
mid. Don't know if it's true or not, but I've heard it's a little mid, just a little bit, not too much. Um, Jay getting 500 DPM on Medic, that was a joke. That was me joking. That's not a thing. I was joking.
Look
I'm
again.
sorry.
No, I'm just
Just
kidding.
look. At least for the most part, very, 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 very interested to see how that game's gonna come out. And yeah, even though Beast Wells versus Watch This, which for the most part, if we're gonna be honest, statistically, two low advanced teams gonna kind of going together that have some advanced experience under the belt, kind of go head to head and see how they go for each other, how they kind of move around, how they're gonna work. It's gonna be really, really nice to see this team play as well. Um, I think also, I mean, like we said, all these matches are really interesting, but those are gonna be the two I'll watch at least for the week. Also, there's one that's not on here that definitely and I mean definitely gonna watch, and it's from Tainted Gaming because they go against the Grape Juice team, the
Yeah.
all caked up, and they go against Fig's team, if I remember, Fig, which is actually gonna be really nice. And yeah, I think with Obese Wells and Watch This, if they have Juha instead of Tibby, I think it may be a little bit favored for Obese Wales to win, especially since they
You
have
mean watch this?
no,
Beast
I
Wheels
mean
has to
Obese
be.
Wales. No, but I'm saying if Tibby's not there and they have
Oh,
Juha, that's what I'm
you
saying.
think
Yeah.
Juha better than Tibby is what you're saying?
Juha, if Juha finds his voice, he will go crazy. He will go crazy and make waves because he's got the DM definitely.
Oh,
Not to mention, like I said, Procreative is on demo on here,
correct.
and Procreative
Sleeper.
kind of not even a sleeper. That guy kind of fucks. Like I'm not.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
be,
I
I'm
see him
gonna
a
be
lot in
real.
TF2 Center, and he always talks about how he's bad. I think he's a sleeper.
Yeah, he always talks about he's bad, and then continues to double air pipe everybody, and then do like 430 DPM. Okay, Procreative, you're bad. You're bad. If bad is good, then shit, I want to be bad then, nigga. What the hell? But at least for the most part, will be very, very interesting to kind of see how they do and how they go. Like I said, both teams have really nice advanced experience under the belt, and it's gonna be a pretty hot game if I had to say so myself.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
So
pretty nice.
we will announce these. Jamal will link his Twitch whenever he's going to be casting it. It's in the new channel I just made, Advanced Cast in our Discord. But if not, you follow Jamon on Twitch if you haven't already, which most of you probably have. And he'll probably do a shotcast if you want to watch those. These dates may vary, so I do believe the Lombre versus Goblin Zone is a confirmed 526, which is Wednesday, I believe. So
26.
the 26th, they confirmed
Well, yeah,
that.
today's
At least their
Sunday,
match
so
comes.
today's Sunday, so yeah, that's
Yeah.
gonna be Wednesday.
That one actually will be happening. The rest may change dates. But Jamon says he'll be casting the ones on the right. So make sure you
I will
follow
try.
him. You'll
I will
try.
try. If I don't,
Because he was
I'm
already.
getting the goat. I'm getting the goat producers, and then we'll just go from there.
Yeah.
Go from there. But also, to also kind of mention, just a little bit, just a little tiny bit. We have a website now. We have a website, and put that F on the screen. As Dan is setting things up,
Okay.
I have made this website. I've been on this website since the 17th. I've been on working on this website since the 17th. It has taken me a little bit to kind of go ahead and add stuff in. I'll be putting episodes and a lot of other stuff on here. And if
Yeah,
Dan
all the way
scrolls
at the
down,
bottom.
there's a lot of stuff you can hear. The person who's jumping is me on Jump Elephant. It is a very scuffed run. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm sorry. It happens. It like sometimes it was 6:30 in the morning. I just wanted to have like a really good backdrop for the website that's not like I wanted to have something that was original for us. And I know it's Jump Elephant. I'm jumping bad. I get it. But at least for the most
Oh, you
part,
did a
I'm gonna be
360. Let's go.
like this guy's tier one. Listen,
Oh, oh, he did the
it's just
dropper. He did the dropper.
it's
Oh,
just
the
gonna
speed shot.
it's a little
Oh.
scuffed. It's a little scuffed. You know, I don't jump a lot as soldier. It's just something I kind of did. It's it's something you just kind of have to watch. It gets worse on the
Yeah,
very last jump of this
I
map.
see this. The
It's really
struggle.
bad. You're just gonna put the whole thing on.
Yeah,
Oh,
I ain't
come
moving. I
on,
ain't moving to
Dan.
this ends.
Come on, Dan. Listen, on
I've
the
already seen
website,
this.
on the website, like I said, we have this. It also links to the staff. If Dan
Yeah.
clicks the little hamburger menu on there,
Where
whenever
hamburger menu?
he's
Oh, here?
no, go up.
Yeah, I got
Scroll
it.
up. It's right above. Yeah, and it shows our staff. It shows everybody on there. Who's
All the
working with us some
people
more.
who. Hey, we should remove this guy. He's not a help. He just
What?
asks me for money. That's all
What
he
the-
asks for.
Nah,
Yeah,
nah.
exposing him on
He's
stream,
helped us.
too.
Nah, he's helped us. He's helped us. It's okay. But for the most part, I'm gonna try to keep this update consistent. I also understand it says contacts in the header, even though it says staff. I gotta fix that later. But
Oh, yeah, it does.
yeah, for the most part, I've been working really hard on this. Like I said, Dan and I want to make this really, really good. So I decided we need the website to make it good and more. For the most part, so should be looking nice. Also, people keep telling me what is the number on my website from?
Oh,
Like, what
yeah.
is the website? What is the
Should,
number?
you shouldn't say anything. Let them call it.
Yeah, they can. You can just call it. Like, you can just call it. I'm not gonna tell you where it's from. I've told a couple people already, but if you want to call it, just go ahead and call it. If you don't, you don't. We also have the little sponsor right next to that, which is Click. It's my thing.
Yeah, I love
It
these
helps us.
hoes.
It
No
helps
race
us. It helps us
reserved.
pay for the website and more. So just simple stuff like that. That's gonna help us for the money. Click on Click. Click on Click, Dan. What does it look like when you click on? I
You don't
actually
even know.
haven't tested it.
You don't even know.
Yeah, I forgot a little bit. What
Hey,
does
this
it
is
do?
your website.
Oh my god. Let's go. It still shows Click. Let's go. Let's go.
That all it is? That's all it is.
Nah, there's secrets on there, but there's secrets on there. You just can't find it yet. But you have to know a little bit. But like I said, we have a website now. We have a Discord. If you type couch in the chat,
Couch and chat, website, exclamation point website for the website.
we
If you don't
have
already
pretty
see it
much.
here.
I will be very, very consistent with this. I'm not gonna let this sleep. If there's anything wrong with the website or more, you best know I'm on it immediately. But yeah, we have a lot of interesting stuff that will come the next week. And please, I beg to God, please, if y'all
Oh.
do anything crazy in your
Yes.
matches and more, please send
We
Dan
had-
and I clips in the channel.
We had
We
one
had-
submission from Dan the Third yesterday at like, I don't know, it was like it's like 10 o'clock.
Like if I
Oh, it was
if
12 in the
if,
afternoon.
if every Discord I'm in, I gotta add it. What are these clips being used for? They're highlights. The clips are being used
Yeah,
for
we want to
highlights.
do like I guess like plays of the week with like, cool plays from everyone.
You get free clout.
Yeah, free
Is
clout.
basically what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You get a ton of free clout. It's like free clout for whoever. If you
Yeah,
have
submit
it,
them.
listen,
Submit them.
it can
Message
be-
me in the Discord. There's a channel about it. You can message me directly. Give me
Preferably,
the fix.
I would like it to. Excuse me. Preferably, we would like it to be matches.
Yes, we
preferably.
would like it to be matches, not really scrims. But I mean, if you do,
But if you hit something crazy,
Very
if you hit a
crazy.
crazy, like
Like-
thank you McSpanky shot, in
yeah,
scrims, just send it. Just send it, bro.
yeah,
And we'll have music next week. I'm sorry we didn't have music this week.
yeah.
We'll
We
have music next week.
Jamon's been very busy with this website, and I did everything at like 12 a.m. this morning. I made all the slideshows, the scuffed slideshows, because I was like, we don't have any graphics, so I just went to Google Slides, and made it in like 12 minutes. Oh, you beef this jump. Oh, you beef it.
Oh, dude, don't. He's still looking at the jump. Oh, man. He's still looking at the jump, man. Listen, it was 6:30 in the morning, dude.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Big thanks to the. Oh yeah, next week we're gonna try to get our the great and powerful Gilbert on stream to do Oh, you speed it up too.
Come on, bro.
We're gonna try to get W Bacon on and do a power ranking, so we can start some controversies and everyone could yell at us.
Yeah, it was we thought about
I
shut up, but
I did think about Rave pointing out that individual class power rankings. Was gonna think about doing that, but decided not to. Oh, I was just doing all out like top medics in my opinion, top demos in my opinion, something like that. That's what I mean.
but for the most part, how am I beefing this drum so hard, bro? I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Listen, I beefed it. It happens. Sometimes you just beef really hard, and more, man, it happens, bro. It happens. But my thing that I was gonna say was, you could put it. There's a channel we have for it in the
Right.
Discord board, and or if you're lazy, you can send it to Dan or I. But I swear to God, just send it in clips. Just put it in clips. I swear to God, I will hit you if I'm at work and you're like, "Hey, Zemin, I have the clip, lol." I will hit you. I
Oh,
will hit you,
and
man.
I will put a deadline. It'll be I think we're gonna try to do these Sundays since originally our plan was to do it Saturdays since there was Golden Cap, but Golden Cap is kind of deceased. So also congratulations to the jump. And yeah, so since Golden Cap is kind of gone, we kind of want these clips by Saturday, so Jamon has time to render them for Sunday, and we're gonna try to do these episodes every Sunday as best we can. I do believe one weekend I can't make it, which that's in like June.
Yeah, one weekend if you don't make it, it's fine. I'll just
Yeah.
get somebody, which we've also planned.
We'll
out.
we'll
Listen,
announce if we're doing it on Jamon's channel or not. But
listen,
yeah.
we have a roadmap. We have a roadmap and everything, man.
Yeah.
Like we're pretty much set. We have everything planned out for the most
Yeah.
part. That's not scuffed and more. But
Special guests, I would like to start next week with W Bacon, whenever he would like to appear for his power
yeah, I want
ranking.
Terry. I want Terry on here. I need my man. I need the man's Terry.
We do have
Facts.
plans also for our editors to step in for us instead of like being just me or something. Like maybe me and one of our editors. Me and Penny one week maybe instead of Jamon. But yeah.
Facts. Facts. Give help to where help is due. And Mac is bald. That's what.
That's fine.
Perfectly fine.
That's fine.
That's perfectly fine. This is not RGO sanctioned. Watch.
Relax. Think before you do.
But at least for the most part, we are very excited. Again, like we were saying, to be covering advance and be able to kind of go and talk by talk and go in it and more. Be able to talk about more and more here and there. We will try to be collabing with a lot of people to also still make advanced content hot. I say some people, but let's be real. The GOAT content kings of last season that weren't even in that was for advanced was JT, myself, Terry, Fancy Son. Let's be real. Let's be real. Come on, let's be real. Let's be real. Deadly Seed. Let's be real. Let's be real here.
Yeah, we'll try to get some more guest appearances, but we live and learn. Live and learn. I guess we'll take some questions. I guess at this point. I think it's
Yo,
this slide.
questions, or if we're done, we can go. Either way, we're just kind of we're all just kind of relaxing and more. We're all just kind of doing our thing. But this is things we have planned out more for the week. To kind of go ahead and briefly talk about what we want to do, how we want to do it, and more. Are we gonna take inspiration from the Golden Cat podcast? Actually, it's between that and a podcast that Penniferous showed me that Seven did. That was kind of like a radio cast and more. I'm kind of just looking at podcasts that like will work with Dan and I of our like energy and more, because I'm like, I'll say whatever the fuck I want. I'm that kind of nigga. Dan is also that person, but like more intelligent than me, a lot more smarter than me. Well, not
that's the compliment you're giving me.
yeah, the same thing, but a lot smarter than me. It's just facts. It's facts, man. You gotta give credit where credit's due. You know how it be.
All right then. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. Almost an hour long.
I like how we
51
said
minutes.
short.
I
like
think
how
we should
we
put a
said
timer. Yeah, we did say short too, but this was gonna be short. Next week we'd like to have power rankings. We have clips from matches, preferably matches. I guess it was really cool and sick. Scrims is fine, but you gotta like pull my pants off and wow me, cause I ain't gonna put it in if it's a scrim. But yeah, I think that's all. Next week we will try to do power rankings.
We will try to do power rankings. I will spruce up the website a little bit more so I can have integration with the Discord. That will be sick. Once I get that going, that's gonna be really sick. That's gonna be like the sickest shit
Oh,
I've ever done.
and
GBH.
all episodes will be posted on the website if we already didn't mention that. We already have the
Yeah.
first one up. If you want to rewatch that, I'm probably gonna delete it from my Twitch later today.
I
Just
probably got to
'cause.
make it public.
Oh,
That
okay.
probably would be better. I have it unlisted right
Well, I
now.
was gonna put it in the archive in the Discord, maybe. Do
Oh,
that.
true. Yeah.
That's why I have that channel there.
Well, man, I'll make it public. It's fine.
Okay.
Like, it's not gonna hurt anybody if I make it public. It's just unlisted because I'm an aesthetic person and I like my YouTube when it's like very small. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel you. All right, so yeah, I'll see you guys next week. We will see you guys next week.
Be safe.
Power
Light your
rankings.
bottle light.
Rain of Light is Bot of Light. Yeah. And that's pretty much it. See you guys next week.